students of civil engineering. Welcome all of you on my class, that is building material and construction technology. Today you all have to learn and understand very important topic that is used in all the subsector of civil engineering, that is structural design, that is estimating and costing, hydraulic structure, the soil mechanics, highway engineering, whatever it may be. So if you look toward the slide number 1, it consists of two picture, that is picture number 1 and picture number 2. So the in picture number 1, in the first picture you see a red brick, cement and scale, that is nothing but the brick masonry. If you observe the picture number 2, it is a beautiful wall which is constructed by a stone, that is stone masonry. If you observe picture number 3 clearly, you see a building which consists of various columns, slabs, beams, and at all. But on the top floor, we see a wood, that is nothing but the formwork. If you observe the picture number 4 and picture number 5, you will clearly get the idea. Picture number 4 consists of a various type of roof, and in picture number 5 there is a flooring. So today you have to learn a module number 6, that is very important, and the name of this module is nothing but masonry construction and masonry finishes. So this is the entire syllabus about this topic. So in this topic, that is masonry construction and masonry finishes, there are three types of chapter. So very first chapter, that is 6.1, and name of that chapter is masonry construction and masonry finishes, which consists of the classification and bonding of the stone, brick and concrete block, masonry finishing, pointing, plastering and painting. This is the very first topic. Then second subtopic is the formwork. In that you have to see the material use, design consideration, shuttering, centering and stacking, scaffolding, type of formwork, that is slip formwork, cantilever and other modern formwork. The third chapter, that is 6.3, and the name of that chapter is floor and roof. In that you have to see a different type of floor and roof, its suitability, types of roof, wooden and steel trusses and roof covering, and a different type of cladding. In this lecture I have to cover the topic, that is masonry construction. The masonry construction is very important in all type of sub engineering, all type of subsector of civil engineering, which consist of stone masonry, then brick masonry, then composite masonry, cavity wall, lintels and arches. So now what is mean by the masonry? You know about the construction. The name of our module is construction, masonry and finishes. You know the construction, but now it is time to get the meaning of masonry. So masonry is defined as the construction of the building units bonded together with mortar. Masonry is very simple, that is nothing but the construction of the building unit bonded with the mortar. Second point, the building units may be the stone, bricks or precast concrete block. Depending upon the type of building units used, masonry can be classified into following categories. So very first is nothing but the stone masonry, B part is a brick masonry, C part is a composite masonry, D part is a cavity wall and E part is a lintel arches. So this is nothing but about the masonry. So some important terms used in the masonry, it may be any type of masonry like stone, cavity or brick masonry. So very important part is nothing but the structure. What is mean by structure? A brick laid with its length horizontal and parallel with the face of the wall or other masonry member is called as stretcher, and a course in which all the bricks are laid as a stretcher is called as stretching course or stretcher course. If you look at the picture, if you look at the figure, you will clearly get the idea. The brick which is laid its length horizontal and parallel with the face which is called as a stretcher, and the course which is laid the course which is laid that is called as stretchering course or stretcher course. Then second important concept, that is nothing but the header. So header is a brick so that only its end shows on the face of a wall is called as a header, and a course in which the bricks are laid as a header is known as heading course or the header course. If you look out the picture, you will get a clearly idea about the concept that is nothing but the header. Now next concept is nothing but the bond, course and brick bats. Now we start with the bonds. So what is mean by bonds? Bond is the arrangement of a brick or a stone in each course so as to ensure the greatest possible interlocking, and so to avoid the continuity of the vertical joints in the two successive courses both on the face and in the body of the wall. So specially the bond is constructed to avoid the continuity of the vertical joints in the two successive courses. Now fourth important point is nothing but the course. So each horizontal layer of a brick laid in a mortar in a brickwork is called as course. Then brick bats. The pieces of the bricks cut longer their length and having width equivalent to that of a full or half brick is called as brick bats. A small piece of the bricks is called as also brick bats. See here, these are the these are the particular pictures of the bricks. So the next important concept is nothing but queen closer. It is a brick which is the half as wide as a full brick and is made by cutting a whole brick lengthwise into two portions. So there are generally used next to the queen header for the creating bonds in a brickwork. So king closer. What is mean by king closer? A brick whose one diagonal piece is cut off one corner by a vertical plane passing through the center of one end to another center of the one side, it is called as king closer. Now beveled closer. A brick cut longitudinally along a vertical plane starting at the middle of the one end to the form corner, it is nothing but the beveled closer. Then the bullnose. A brick with rounded corners is called as bullnose. These are the some pictures about the queen closer, king closer, beveled closer and bullnose. If you look out the each and every picture, you will understand the concept easily. Then last concept is nothing but the frog. That is we already learned in unit number 1, that is building material. So frog bricks shall have depression in one or more bed faces, but their total volume shall not be exceed than 20% of gross volume of brick. It is called as frog. So these are the concepts which are very important to learn any type of masonry. It may be stone, it may be cavity, it may be brick type of masonry. Thank you.